Hello. Um, I want to make a video talking about something I've heard quite frequently on how the world works videos. He seems to be under the impression that global warming is not fact and it's some sort of liberal conspiracy. I find it kind of hard to imagine what must be going through someone's head for them to believe this. I mean, he seems like the type of person. I've watched a lot of his videos, and he normally has a lot of references most of what he talks about, even though he gets some things wrong or puts his own twist on them. I don't really want to, I'm not here to bash him. I understand he's conservative, and that's fine. I don't think it's an issue of whether one's conservative or liberal. But I mean, the facts of global warming are just staring you right in the face. Over the past 100 years or so, the global temperature has risen about 1.3 degrees Fahrenheit. It doesn't seem that much, but this currently, with the 1.3 degree increase in global temperature, we are at the warmest stage the Earth has been in the past 1,000 years. 19 of the 20 hottest years on record have happened since 1980. So that's I mean, I was born around then. I'm sure a lot of people who will see this were born close in. So since about when I've been alive, a little bit longer, 19 of the hottest years on record have happened. And I mean, you can't say that there's not something to that. You might argue, and I understand it's a legitimate argument, that the Earth goes through rise and drop in temperature periodically. But the natural cooling and heating of the Earth usually takes place over 50 to 100,000 years. And the temperature increase we have seen in the past 30 years, experts from NASA's Goddard Institute and all over the world believe that is definitely on record, but they believe all time that it's the shortest period of time that the temperature has risen so dramatically. So if you're looking, they're saying something like that, that has happened since the past 100 years. Normally takes 50,000 to 100,000 years to occur, and it's happened in the past 100. If you put that into perspective, it's a pretty dramatic change. And if you look back to solar cycles and volcanic activity throughout known history, the Earth should actually be in a cooling period right now. So the temperature should be dropping, not saying necessarily to ice age level or anything like that, but the temperature definitely shouldn't be rising. And then the water temperatures in the oceans throughout the world are rising. In 1998, we had a widespread epidemic of coral bleaching, which you don't know, coral bleaching is what happens when the coral dies and it turns white and like a white rock. In some places in the world, the coral bleaching was up to 70% of all coral in that area. So these are just some facts that I've heard and looked into. There's 1,000 more. All I want to say is, don't believe me, don't believe how the world works, don't believe some guy you see on YouTube or some guy you see on television telling you whether global warming is real or global warming is not. There's facts all over the place on the internet. You can go to NASA's website, you can go to Nat Geo's website. All these websites, you'll be able to search and find plenty of facts. Whether these facts will sway you personally or not is, I think, a moot point. I think you should not listen to what you hear from other people, and you should go out and check out these facts yourself. I hope you guys do that and just don't take the word of somebody else on a situation that's as serious as this. And thank you for listening.